Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, since almost the very beginning of 7 stars existing in this game, there has been one 7 star in particular that I have desired, wanted to acquire, and have been unsuccessful. I mean, obviously there are other champions that I would love to pull that I still do not have, but Juggernaut's kind of special. To the point where it has become a joke around the community, and everybody's teasing me about it, making fun of the size of my jugs, because I only have a 6 star rank 5 ascended one, no 7 star. And seemingly, Kabam has decided to play a cruel joke on me further by offering a guaranteed Juggernaut. Once you get 750 market points, you can choose a guaranteed Deadpool, Colossus, Negasonic, or Juggernaut. So there it is. Do that, and I'm gonna get the Juggy. The problem here lies in the fact that 750 market points are effectively $750 that you need to spend in the web store. And regardless of how much I want Juggy myself, I ain't gonna be doing that because, well, first of all, $750 for a champion is a ridiculous price, and I do not feel comfortable spending that much for a single champion effectively, and a mutant 2-3 rank up jump. Not to mention the fact that, well, right now I can't afford it either way, but even if I could, that would definitely be out of the question for me. However, this Kabam's latest sale offer, call it as you will, has definitely caused a lot of commotion in the community, and a ton of people have been asking my thoughts about it. And ultimately, I don't like where Kabam's headed. With how they are selling the 7 stars for 9.5k units, like every couple of days we can choose one of the 3 that we want to purchase. With this event still in the freaking July. Like, as an MCOC player, as a somewhat competitive MCOC player, or at the very least up there in the Masters level alliances and so on and so forth, I accept the fact that this game costs to participate at the higher levels. Absolutely does. It is extremely hard, not impossible, to keep up if you're not spending a ton of money on this game. And the problem with this game, however, is that I believe it's still overplaying its hand. We just had July sales. Prior to that, we had the Omega Days and Spring Cleaning event and so on and so forth. And again, as a player who's playing this game actively and even generating income from the YouTube channel, of course, I do count on certain times and dates for most part, and I try my best to be ready for them, like the gifting event, like the Cyber Weekend, like the July 4th, like the Spring Cleaning event. And it's becoming harder and harder, not impossible for regular mortals to do so. And obviously that does create discouragement. At the same time, though, I'm not as worried about missing out on stuff because the sales, comparatively, no matter how big they are, have gotten weaker individually. Here's the thing. Previously, everything that we got in July 4th, plus Spring Cleaning, plus Omega Days, plus this event, Kabam just sold in a single big July 4th sale for less cash, obviously. So now, when you want to gain proportionally the same amount of value, you just have to spend a lot more over more different sales. And, well, needless to say, again, I don't think it's viable or feasible for larger and larger audience and player base. I do not like also how they are selling these specific generated, well, champions on the regular now, which is something that I have heard from a lot of players, because there are other games of similar nature who have tried to do this, and it has never or almost never went down great. In fact, it has often been a reason why people do scale back or step back. And in general, I'm kind of annoyed by this event, but not to a degree I would want to cause a huge stir upset. I just don't think, what's the best way to put it, in good taste, having had just the July sale, But at the same time, obviously, if you are a spender, I think this is, great incentive for you to spend more, especially if you're looking for Jugs or Negasonic. There is a rank 3 in it for you as well. Not to mention that you get all that stuff by, purchasing either early access bundles or unit bundles or whatever else the web store offers you. So you're not directly purchasing it. So it's kind of like, added value to whatever else you'd be getting for your money. And it just gives you a lot more incentive to spend significantly more than any of you had planned over the course of these 2 weeks, effectively. So that is exactly where we stand, and that is what I think about this event. I think, personally, too soon for another massive sales incentive like that. I do think there is plenty of value in it if you are spending on the game regularly for you to do that extra push, which, is fair play to Kabam. At the same time, if you are considering to spend in order to acquire a single champion or a single rank 3, then definitely do not do that. And it's absolutely not worth the chase. You get, again, a rank 3 there and the 7-star Deadpool, and you get some other stuff along the way, obviously, that you are directly purchasing. But if your sole or biggest motivation is that 7-star Juggernaut or 7-star Negasonic, do not do it. I repeat, do not do it. It's absolutely not worth. 750 is a ridiculous amount of money to drop on a game unless you are extremely well off to begin with. And yeah, so Kabam did give us all an opportunity to get Juggernaut. I will not be utilizing it. And trust me, again, I say this by being just about the person in the world that wants the Juggy the most. I desperately want to acquire that champion. But I guess not desperately now. Real life is more important. I still have a lot of things happening in my life and a lot of good and positive changes. And again, even if my bank balance looked slightly healthier, this would not be how I choose to spend that money, rather than invest in something tangible that builds towards my real life happiness much more. I still have faith, obviously, that I will eventually get the 7-star Juggernaut, one way or another. Who knows when? But this is not going to be the way it happens. It just can't be. It's too ridiculous. And there we go. That is what I think of this event. I wish Kabam slow down. I really do. I really do. I do think they are going a bit too crazy with those guaranteed 7-star offers in general for 9.5k units, let alone an event like this. Still in the freaking July. This screams kind of somewhat shameless. But, Kabam is what Kabam is. Kabam does what Kabam does, and that has always been a friction point in this game. So, tell me this. Are you dropping 750 on the Deadpool's milestone track? I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about